hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Fears is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Booker left side. It's hauled in by Queen. And it's the Pelicans' ball. It's a three-point game and stolen by Williams. Here's Gillespie. Here's Booker. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Williamson looking it over. Pops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. Step back and squared up.
Just a walking bucket. Devin Booker is one of the very few guys who can lead a team to the finals and take over a playoff game.
Here's Fears. Mr. Williamson, it's deflected. The shake. Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target. You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have a knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Williams finds Booker. Six to shoot. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Williams slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Queen. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Fears. That one falls. Fears has got his second bucket tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Booker looking around. Pelicans with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Allen. Pass to Queen. To the inside. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Allen against Jones. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Jones with the screen on Brooks. Williamson left side. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Herbert Jones. And Poole subbed in for Fears.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
Oh, there's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Williamson from long range. Done with some nice D. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Phoenix. They lead by 4. Booker, no good. New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. They set the screen. Here's Williamson. It's stolen by Allen. And now the Suns, a fast break, a finish, and then Allen slams it in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now, here's Poole. His last outing, 16 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Jordan Poole go to the line here. It goes on Devin Booker. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
That's good from Poole. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Now, here's Goodwin. Scoreless thus far. Here's Bouye. Misses off the right eye. Pelicans trail by 3. Poole looking it over. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Shoots over Poole. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Nick Richards out there with Dunn. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bouye in at the 1. Now, here's Goodwin. Nothing on the board. Now Richards. From deep three-point land, Alvarado grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Looney down low, defended by Richards. Right side. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Indiana. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Trey Murphy.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Yves Missi. Jones comes in for Kevon Looney. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Poole. He has 6. Bay with the screen for Poole. In the corner, Bay with it. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here are the Suns now. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Kevin, back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now here's Booker. Last time out, he had 38 points. This one for 3. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for the Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Back to Brooks. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Good to see Poole knock down the long ball. It's only going to help build his confidence.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Making a switch here. Queens checked in. Mark Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Brooks against Jones. Booker outside. Shoots over Poole. And Devin Booker in the paint.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Shoots from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Williams. Done outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Nice shot by Brooks.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here's Poole. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but
It's getting there.
Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And it's slammed in by Williams.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Murphy's checked in for Jordan Poole. And the Suns making a change here as well. Allen's checked in. Here's Fears. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Queen. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gillespie. Booker outside. That one drops for him. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And RJ, the 4th head coach in as many seasons for the Phoenix Suns.
The only thing that remains constant in Phoenix is change. Devin Booker, who's been there for the longest, is now on coach 8.
Jones, no luck.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Booker outside. Nice move. He lays it in. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The Suns in second.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Pelicans trail by 10. Fears with it. 5 points in the game. Outside, Jones. To end the cold streak. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
Something you love about Devin Booker is how he stays hungry offensively. It's never enough for him. That's the drive you want from your top scoring option.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Now here's Williamson. We saw him with 29 points last game. Pass to Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Queen's got 5 now.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's Phoenix, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Phoenix Suns.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
I can get your tissue.
You got one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You cry all the time.
Oh, see.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Now, Fears. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. 5 on the clock. Williamson from long range. Rebound by the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
3-pointer, Brooks. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans trailed by 9. To the middle, deflects the pass. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Booker. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. From the wing. It's hauled in by Gillespie. Phoenix leading by 11. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now here's Booker. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
With 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Williamson. Over Allen. And it's Williamson missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Gillespie, still scoreless. Brooks right side. The Suns need to get a shot off from past the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Now here's Williamson. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Herbert Jones, number 1.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Bays checked in for Williamson. And the Suns also making a change. Dunn's checked in. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williams passes to Gillespie. And here is Brooks. He has 5. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Fears. Back to Bay. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brooks. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Queen. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in this half.
Williams with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Williams passes to Gillespie. Brooks kicks to Dunn. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Pelicans trail by 9. Poole the pass to Bay. 1-on-1 here. Allen dishes to Goodwin. Charity stripe shot. Jump shot is good that time. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
So it's the Pelicans now, after the Suns pick up 2. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Poole against Allen. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 13. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the right side. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He has 5.
Not just a shooter, Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
Allen with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. There's the drive. And that one's good. Richards. Richards got his first basket of the night. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. We've got Goodwin. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. Pass to Nisi. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Booker outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 23 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Poole on the wing. It's hauled in by Dunn. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Dunn's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Poole on the wing. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
The first one falls.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. He doesn't get the second one. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. O'Neal passes to Dunn. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Suns lead by 15.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Poole outside. Over Goodwin. Here's Queen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Right there, Poole had a decision to make, and he chose wisely.
Phoenix leading by 13. O'Neal outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker.
One made three for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Back to Williamson. Down low and stolen by Booker. O'Neal wide open. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. New Orleans making some changes here. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pelicans trail by 16. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The tray. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Allen dishes to Brooks. It's hauled in by Queen. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mr. Williamson. Here's the screen over Williams. And it's Williamson missing. Phoenix leading by 16. And here is Allen. Now here's Booker. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Launches a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Booker outside. Pass to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now Fears. Here's Queen. There's the pick. Jones for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now here's Booker. Williams a screen. And it's Williams with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Booker just keeps getting better at orchestrating the pick and roll, setting up his teammates out of those sets.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Devin Booker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And here's Looney. Cool outside. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes. What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Iguodala.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Livers. They set the pick for 3, and it doesn't go. Williamson with it. Here's Queen. And he makes that one count. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. And he cams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's Jones after the Suns pick up 2. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Devin Booker.